His 200 IM was his best swim tonight. That was really good. That's probably one of his best. I think maybe in 2003 he was 157.8, which broke the world record at the time in training, and that's probably his second best time, so that's pretty good. That's great.
How crazy is it to see that was a world record then, and now it's like,
and at the time, the 158.1 had stood for like 10 years. That was a long time record. By the end of that summer, it was 155.9, something like that. So yeah, it's crazy to think, but still.
How cool is it to see snowball smart go 1, 2, 3 and
It's awesome. That's kind of our bread and butter, the IM, so it's always nice to see those guys step up. It's a good swim for David. That was one of his better swims. That was great. And Chase was like doing everything we want him to do right now, so that's a good thing.
You're going to Colorado now. What is the goal for the next 6 weeks up there?
To not see any of you guys or anybody. No, it's just basically to focus on what we're doing, to kind of, we can do a little different type of training up there, obviously, because of the altitude, and they get a little different effect. And we're going for an extended period, about 6 weeks. So it's really the final preparations. Once we come back, we're going to be just tapering for the trials. So it's really the last work they're going to get will be up there.
First time to meet, Michael said he got his confidence back.
Yeah.
What did you think of that race?
I thought he finally put his foot on the gas pedal, which I've been asking him to do for quite a while. And it was good. It didn't, wasn't a perfect race, but he's like a different animal than he used to be. It's like, he gets tired. So, when you go out that fast, he was really pretty good through 150. And then, paid for a little bit on the end, but when he tapers, that'll be fine. So I thought that was good.
How much do you think the banter between him and Chase has helped Chase next to each other?
It really helps Chase. Michael and Chase are like brothers. Michael is incredibly hard on Chase, because he wants him to do well, and he holds him to a really high standard. In the beginning, that was very hard for Chase to take, but he's really kind of grown into his own, and I think it's really good for both of them. Yeah, it's really good.
Where's Michael going to swim next?
I don't know. Our plan right now is to swim in a meet in Atlanta, May 12th, and then swim in a meet in Austin, Texas, June. I believe it starts the 3rd, 4th, 5th. That'll be it.
Could the Atlanta thing change because of the baby?
Maybe, yeah. The baby timing in Atlanta might coincide, so we don't know how that works out. But we know what'll have precedent. Not the Atlanta meeting.
And how about Al?
You've seen from around the world and some of the other trials and stuff, and given that it's in the middle of the training year, do you like where Michael is?
Yeah, I like where Michael is because I know where he's going to go from here, or at least I think I do. I like to think I do. Nathan, I love to see him go 48.0 twice. That's really good for us. And even though he wasn't swimming here, I saw Caleb Dressel swim at NC2As, and he's doing exactly what he needs to do at this point. And I know he's got people preparing him who know how to get him ready for long course. So we have some people. The relays are starting to look a little better in my mind.
How about Allison this weekend?
Yeah, I thought she was actually pretty good. Her 200 was very good. 100 tonight, very, very good. 400, a little less so, but Allison can sometimes do that. So I'm not worried at all about it. I think she'll be fine when it counts. That was good.
Speaking of college, it's a little late, but how do you feel like your first season?
I think it went really well. I know I really enjoyed it. I know that we accomplished a lot of things that, on the big scale are not noticeable, but they will be later. We've set our groundwork to do something, I think, special in the future. So I'm pretty happy. Yeah. We got a great group now, really great group of guys and girls who are, committed to where we want to go and doing a great job. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell here because they all swam unattached, but we had 8 or 10 people swimming here, and they were all swimming at night, which a year ago I'm not sure that was happening. So it's good.
You said you're kind of happy with what you're seeing as the relays starting to take shape. Do you feel that way about the overall team, just from what you can tell at this point? Or is it too early?
I think it's a little too early. Once we get to these next couple meets, we'll know a lot more. I mean, there are people out there who can swim. Like, we don't know what Kevin Portis is doing in Singapore, but I know he can swim when it counts. But, I saw some of the guys here that are going to be doing much better. Like last night was kind of a wash, right? You can't really judge anything off it. But I saw some of those guys again at NC2As who are going to be doing some stuff, and I love the way, as to cross over to the women's side, like Maya's swimming here. When you see stuff like that, that's when you can tell they're really getting ready. So it's good.
And how about Lochte? What do you think?
He seemed pretty tired to me, and talking to him, that's what he said. So that's why. I don't know what to say. He always races hard, and I've seen him be tired a lot. So it doesn't mean that what happens today is what's going to happen at the end. And those guys tend to be able to pull it together at the end.
Bob, you said you knew where Michael was going?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Someplace where he swims very fast. Sorry, Mike, you haven't been around us since 2004, right? It's been a while. I'm just kind of judging off of what he's doing in training now versus what he did a year ago. And when we tapered a year ago, he made a quantum leap, and he gives every indication that's what he's going to do. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.